everybody? Boy, do I have a banger for you guys. Check this out. A nice little fat stack of some 1952 Topps cards. Wow. Guys, I'm down to only 9 cards left to complete the set. Wow, that's crazy. I'm almost there. For the second time on YouTube, I'll be completing this low number series set in front of you guys. That's crazy, guys. Now, I do want to mention a couple things, okay? I technically need 9 cards, but if you were to count this Phil Rizzuto, I actually bought this Phil Rizzuto card to crack out of his case so that I could put it in my binder, okay? However, I've been slowly kind of like buying some graded 1952 Topps cards, and I kind of don't want to crack this out of this case anymore, because sometimes I'll display it on my wall display with a whole bunch of 52s that are graded, and they look pretty bitchin', guys. So I'm gonna try to look for a decent lower grade Phil Rizzuto with nice eye appeal, so that I need 9 cards left instead of 8 cards. But if worse comes to worse and I can't find one for the price I bought this one for, then I'll just crack this one out of this case and find another one of these later on down the line. Now, it is bittersweet, guys. I'm not gonna lie, because I should be done with this set by this year, okay? I also mentioned that I'm considering retiring on YouTube this year as well. I'm still at 70% retiring, 30% not, okay? It's a 70-30 for me still. It could all change. It can definitely all change. I'm having so much fun with you guys, hanging out with you guys at these card shows and talking and stuff like that. But, you know, I think it's time for me to move on. But it's still in the air. I'm at 70-30%. It could all change later on down the line. By the end of the year, it could all change that. But just knowing that I'm almost done completing the low number series set for this, it's kind of like, I know the 52s, guys. You guys all know that. Once I'm done with this, does this mean that I don't buy these anymore? I don't understand. That's what I'm trying to get at. It's a little bittersweet just knowing that we're coming towards the end of both, you know, 2 things at one time, which is crazy. But it hasn't happened yet. I might have to buy these again to put it in my team binders. They're not cheap, guys, so I think I'm gonna cool off for a little while and focus more on my 56 set, because I need like 30 cards, my 68, which I need like 4 cards, my 69, which I need 5 cards, and yeah, focus more on my set building. You know, once I put this down, I do eventually want to start in the high numbers, but that's not going to be until way down the line, until I get at least 50% on all my sets, at least 50%, then I'll start looking for some of the higher numbers. But until then, I don't know if you guys are going to see that, because I don't know if I'll be on YouTube for that, but you know, 9 more cards left, guys. That's really crazy. Well, let me show you what I got, because I actually have a banger in here too. Yep, and I got a good deal on it. Crazy. Don't follow me. Alright, guys, so here's a nice little fat stack of some 1952 Topps cards. If you are wondering what I paid for these little bad boys, well, let's check it out. Okay, got a $10 one there. Ooh, a $67 one there. 15, 13, 20, 11, 17, 11, 18, 15, 11. So as you can see, they're not cheap. Now I've noticed, well, here's an $8 one, a $7 one. That's pretty cheap. $22 one, what the hell? Well, what I've noticed is the last like 50 numbers that I've been buying lately for my 52 set, low number series, they've all been pretty pricey, guys. Oh yeah, here's a Bob Elliott, pretty sweet. I'm gonna share with you guys the banger that I got. You guys probably seen it when I was kind of like decking around with the cards, you know, a little bit. It was, you know, you can see it, but I'll speak more into detail about that card in a minute. And we are definitely going to open up the binders, because wow, let's just say that, wow, that's a pretty cool card. There's one that's not that cheap anymore. This used to be like a $3-4 card. Now it seems like a lot of people want it. It's really crazy. I feel like YouTube has an influence on that card for sure, because at the time, pre-YouTube, that was like a $3-4 card all day. Not no more. Eddie Juiced. So as I was saying, I feel like the last 50 cards of these numbers that I've been buying, man, they're like really crazy expensive. You know, I don't remember that being the first time around at all. It's just something that just kind of happened. That's pretty cool. This is not a cheap card either. Although I paid $13 for this, but that's because there's a tape stain on here. I'm okay with that. Otherwise, that's easily like a $20 card. Crazy. The Bauer, $15 for that. So bittersweet, guys. You know, like I'm coming near an end of this 52 Topps low number series, and I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. You know, these are my favorite cards. I'm always looking for 52 Topps cards, always. Here's a Mike Garcia, which is not a cheap card either, but I found one for $16. It's crazy. The last 9 cards that I need, and I'll show you guys those numbers in a minute. It's really crazy because 2 of those cards, and let me show you guys real quick. Card number, oh my god, here's my thing. Card number 80 and 81. Those are like $50 cards, guys. It's really crazy. So it's a Cleet Boyer, I think. Cleet Boyer. Card number 280. I think it's 280. That's also like a $50 card. And these are like kind of common cards, guys. Number 11 will be the Phil Rizzuto. And then the 49 will be the Johnny Sane. And then all these other ones are kind of, I can't remember who they were. And then these are all the high numbers. It's really crazy. But 9 more cards. None to say. Ed Stewart. And it's almost done. Crazy. Joel Massey. These are some of the semi-high numbers, which, man, they blew up in prices, guys. It's crazy. Cliff Fannin. Again, a lot of these are all like nice eye appeal. That's what I'm aiming for. Not, you know, excellent or better, especially with the 52s, because the nicer they are, the more expensive they are. I just want a nice copy of them. Like, this is a nice copy, but I had to pay 20 bucks for it. And you're not really going to find that under $20. Unless it's like a beater on spokes. For the most part, at least. Loose leader. Alright, guys. We're coming across this banger, okay? Check this out. A mini Minoso. Yes, I finally picked up a mini Minoso. What's crazy about this is for the longest time, pre card boom, this was like a $10, $15, $20 card all day, okay? Now it seems to be like about a $100 card. But during the card boom, this was like a $2, $3, $400 card. I know this because I sold 2 of my copies for $300 during the card boom. And I kept one. I kept my graded one. That's the only one that I kept. But all the other ones I sold for like about $300. And they're nice. And I got them from cheap, guys. I think I paid like $8, $10 at the time when I bought it. Having to buy this card again, instead of cracking out the one in my case, I paid $67 for this. Okay? That's a hell of a deal, guys. Because this is easily a $100 card. Now, I feel like people didn't buy this or bid on this heavily because somebody put an X right here where it says Chicago. Now, if you zoom away, you can't really tell. Well, I guess you can, but not really. If you look up close, then you can see it. Okay? But this is a very nice eye appeal. Exactly what I'm looking for in the 52 set that I'm trying to build. Very affordable, kind of, 67. I wish they were back down to like, you know, 10, 15, $20, but those days are gone. I feel like those days are gone. So buying a mini Minoso for under $100, I feel like that's definitely a score. In my last update, I mentioned like I wish I can pick up 10 more 1952 Topps cards in July, and I pretty much did all that, and pretty much most of August. So now I'm down to 9 more cards. Let's put these in the binders because I want to show you guys that, because that looks like this. All right, guys, you guys ready to open up the binders? Because I know I am. Check this out. Nice little fat stack right here. Let's throw them in there. But first, let's talk about Luke Easter real quick, because this is actually the only card that's an upgrade out of that little stack right there. So let's kind of look for Luke Easter real quick, and let's replace him. Let's just say that. Okay, he's right here. He's a corner card. I know this because I've been looking at trying to replace this for quite some time now. Here's the old, as you can tell, beater, guys. This thing was in a hurricane or something, or somebody wiped their ass with it. I don't know, but it was a nice filler, and now we get to replace him with this one. Now, what am I going to do with the other filler? The poor Luke Easter? He's going to go into my binder, my Cleveland Indians binder, okay? All right, well, let's look for card number 14. Let's kind of retract our pages real quick. Card number 14 right here. And let's do this the old school way, guys. Let's throw them in there one card at a time. And I'll show you guys the progress of all that per page. There you go, guys. Check this out. This right here would be where Mickey Mantle would be. Card number 311. Crazy. But wow, I knocked out a whole bunch of pages. This is very exciting, guys. For the second time, I'm completing a 1952 low number series set on YouTube. That's really crazy, guys. That's really crazy. I'm almost there. A lot of this is very nice eye appeal. I am going to upgrade maybe like 1 or 2 more cards, but only if I can bundle them up in a deal or something like that, with combined shipping or free shipping or something like that. If I need a card, and you know, I'll upgrade some of these. Not a whole lot of them, because these are all pretty much very nice. But for example, this Dutch Leonard, I would like to get a one that's more nice eye appeal. There's a big old heavy crease there, but this was a filler at the time when I bought it. No big deal. No big deal. This one too, Cliff Maples. This is a nice little lower grade one, but later on down the line, I'll look for it again on a bundle deal if I could. But crazy, guys, I'm almost there. Wow. I love the 1952 top set. It's my favorite set. Crazy. It's just so unreal when you about to complete a set, especially a very iconic set. This is a very iconic set, guys. Regardless of how you feel about it, the 52 top set is like the Gaudies, the Play Balls, something along those lines. Like even the Bowmans, the early Bowmans. 52 are definitely up there. Very classic. But man, almost there. Just 9 more cards. 8 if you want to consider this little Phil Rizzuto, but 9 more cards, guys. 9 more. All right, well, that's what I have. I'll let you guys know when I have 9 more, I guess. See you guys in the next one. Toodles!